And hello and welcome, everybody, to Spiritual Messages from the Other Side with Chris Larocque. Tonight is our 5th episode of Spiritual Messages, and Chris will be doing readings for you guys that have sent messages in. But also feel free to type in any messages as we're live in chat tonight as well. So I see we already got some people in. Thank you for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. I see Tanya. And I see Isra. So thank you so much for tuning in. We do have some questions lined up for people already, so we'll get to those ones first. Then anybody else that has questions, please feel free to type them in chat, and we'll get to them in line. So with that, hope you guys are having a great weekend. Had a great weekend anyway, and having a good Monday. And for those of you that are new here, thank you for tuning in. And we normally host these spiritual messages nights about once a month or so. So tune in for those. And of course, tune into our regular podcast, which is Haunting Live podcast every Saturday at 8 o'clock with special guests that we interview. So thank you guys. And with that, let's bring on Chris tonight and see how things are going. So there's Chris. How are you?
Good. I hope everybody's doing wonderful tonight. I see that we got Julia, Marcy, and of course our other girls are actually in, which is really, really good. Yeah. Just to let you know, Trevor will be relaying the messages to me directly. And what you guys can sort of see right here is actually a tool. So that way the tool is actually going to spin around and sort of let you guys know which way the energy is going. For those that were actually in Stratford with us during the Stratford Spiritual Workshop, we were there and we actually had that on the table. So also though is underneath the other page that Trevor was just a couple minutes ago, you might have noticed that we are actually having a big sale. This starts actually on Black Friday, but it's going to be going way longer. If you spend over $40, you get something sent to you guys included for $45. So that's actually the big deal. More information will be brought forward to you later on down the road. If you guys want to actually help out with donations, you guys can go through our website, actually at HauntingLIVEpodcast.com. Scroll down towards the bottom, and there's a location actually on the very bottom, though, that you guys can make donations. Anything does help out. It does go to batteries. It does actually help out for filming on locations altogether. So, some of you guys might have read, though, today actually on my personal Facebook page, though, that Trevor actually was trying to get in contact with actually our provider, which is Rogers TV, and that's actually Rogers directly. Now, I know Fred Rogers would not be happy with the service that Trevor got today. Actually, he was very rudely assaulted. Like, not assaulted, but verbally over top of the internet today with the customer service there. Again, though, Fred Rogers would not be happy. If you're ever looking for a good company to do is actually with Bell. I used to work for Bell and Rogers. Bell's way faster for everything. So, all right. So, Trev, who's the first person though that we got tonight? Is it Marcy?
Well, we can go with Marcy's question here first and start with her. So Marcy sent in a question. So like I said, we'll start with the one sent in, then we'll follow up with anybody that has questions in chat. So first one is from Marcy, and she's wondering about her sister. Does she have angels with her?
All right. So Marcy, I'm going to do actually the 7-card spread is actually the past life lessons. So let's go with the 7-card spread. Again, those, like, normally I will be showing you guys actually the cards directly. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the 7-card spread. What my actually experiences, though, that yes, we do always have guardians angels with us, but Marcy, I do understand what you're going through right now actually with your sister. So the first one, though, is what energy did you actually have in your past life? And that's the Shaman Master. The Shaman Master is actually the first card that's actually out for you. And that's actually with the past life. So that one there is be grateful in the moment and action. All right. So that's actually to do with basically your past life, to do with actually sort of what's gone on in the past. You can actually move forward actually with everything and actually be actually grateful within the moment though that's going on right now. I know that you're worried about your sister, which I totally understand. Now, the next one, though, that it's going to be, though, is what gifts did you actually have, though, that you now have? All right. And it's called the She-Wolf. So with the She-Wolf, though, that one there, it is unleash the wild within. I know you're a wild girl, especially with our weekend together. You were really wild, so yes. All right. The next one, though, after that, though, is, all right, what is your greatest challenge then that you may have now within this time period? And that's actually great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. All right, so with that one there, we're always learning, actually, always, every single day. We're always learning from spiritual stuff. And it does sort of sound like, though, that your sister is actually surrounded with all the angels around her. But let's see what else is more is actually within inside. Now we're going to go to the karma. What karma needs to be undoing? All right, so that's called the moon. And that one there reads, take note in the intuitive messages. So within the messages, you got to basically actually take note. You're sending out the positive energy, which is really good to your sister, actually, for everything else. Now, the next one, though, that it is what energy will support you. That one there is the Knight. Now, with the Knight, though, that one there is be brave and honest. All right, I know for us, though, we're always brave and we're always honest, but be more truthful. All right, I know, though, that you might be trying to get in contact with her or whatever, but just let it be. Talk to your guardian angels to be able to send a message to her guardian angels, so that there can be a kind of a little connection and all that. Now, the next one, though, is what will help you grow. That's the highest priest. What the highest priest, though, is Hendrix magic powers. So that sort of deals with actually talking. Get notes, but I was just saying, no, is actually talk to your guardian angels. So way your guardian angels can be able to forward the message actually to her guardian angels. Now, the next one, though, it's about the change. All right, what energy are you stepping into, though, that will actually help you within this lesson? And that's called the Elder. Move beyond ancestry patterns. So what we need to do, though, is actually basically do what I'm saying and sort of move past that. All right, is if you can't get a hold of your sister, there might be a blockage there, but try to find a way around it, or else just put a full block to it and say, all right, angels, I'm letting you take care of her. Right whenever she wants to get in contact back with me, please let it be. So that's the best thing. I hope that was good actually for you, Marcy, for tonight's reading.
Okay.
All right, so I'm noticing that there's a couple in there, but
yeah.
Who else is up next?
We have one more yet on our list that was sent to us, so we'll take care of that person first before we move on to the chat questions. But we do have a few in chat, so thank you guys. But the next one is from Layton, and this is a new person, so they're asking, why are they having so much stress in their life right now?
All right, well, Layton, right now there's a lot of stress that's been going on for quite a while. It's to do with the COVID, actually, with here in Ontario and also with Canada. I'm just going through that also right now. I just started going back to work. I wasn't sure about actually with my area if I would be working this week, because what I deal with, especially with our area, we're in code red. So let's just see tonight. I'm going to be doing actually the 3 card spread. That one, there's the strength, the heart, and also the change. These are actually messages actually from your angels being brought forward to you. So let's just see what's going to go on. All right. So the strength, what your angels want you to know about it. Travel. Move in a new direction. The next one's going to be your heart. What your angels want you to know about your heart. That's the Shaman Master. Be grateful in the moment of action. I know right now with COVID and all that, we're not really grateful, but we have to be moving sort of forward instead of always moving 2 steps back. Now, also the last one, though, is change. What your angels want you to know about the change. What steps to basically take. And that one, though, is sort of what Marcy just got, which was also the Knight. Be brave and honest. Okay, so with the brave and honest, though, we actually have to move forward. Don't be looking back. Try to keep positive. I know right now a lot of people are going through a lot of mental health. I'm a person that suffers also from mental health. But what I do, though, is I actually try to keep myself going forward. So, all right. Now, Trev, who else do we have tonight? Trevor? I do apologize, but Trevor's actually just falling a little bit behind.
No,
now,
I'm right here. Just hold on. We have a little boy on the desk here, so...
So we got a little boy, which is actually our little man, which is Onyx.
Sorry.
For those that don't know about Onyx, he is actually 11 weeks old. What I've told from the previous owner, he actually is a lot bigger.
Yeah, so he was just paying me a visit here while we were doing live, so I apologize for that. But yes, our next one, we do have in chat Julia. She's wondering why she has a lot of anxiety lately, so maybe along the same lines as that last question.
Yeah. So with that one, Julia, I'm going to do the 3-card spread. I don't know if I did that one for you a couple weeks ago, but I'm glad to do it for you tonight. That way it's a little bit easier. So if you hear Trevor in the background, he's actually talking to our little boy, which is Onyx. So, like that. All right. So Julia, I'm going to do 3-card spread. All right. And again, there's the strength one, which is actually the shield. Make plans and focus, which is really good, especially with anxiety. So with anxiety, though, person that suffers from that also, is basically make plans. Write it down if you have to write it down, or write it down on the calendar and say, hey, I'm going to do this by a certain date. That way you can be more actually going forward for that. That's actually with the strength, what your angels want you to know about the strength for the situation. Now your heart, actually what your angels want you to know about the heart, which is, it's called Lady. Enjoy growth and repeat rewards. So right when you're actually writing stuff down, and right when you're working actually on it, right, your heart's going to feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot better. Don't rush yourself. Now the change, though, what your angels want you to know about the change. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences, which is what you're doing actually with us. All right? You're learning basically to do with actually the energy. Even when we do meet up once a week, right? I know that you're observing and you're going from there all together. Actually, so these ones are really good though. It's the shield, actually, which is again, they'll make the plans and focus. Lady, enjoy growth and rapid rewards. And then great teacher, which is learn from the spiritual experiences. So those are actually for you.
Okay, there you go, Julia. Hope that answered your questions. So next we're going to move on here to the next question, and it's from Shirley. So Shirley's here. Thanks for tuning in. Shirley's wondering just a general question, what is up for the next couple of weeks for her mom?
Okay, so that one there, I do apologize, but I'm just trying to get in contact with your energy. All right, I do say welcome though, and let's just see. Let's see all together. I'm going to give you a 3-card spread. Afterwards though, right when we're all done or whatever, if you guys want the 7th card, I'm glad to give you guys the 7th card, which is what I gave to Marcy a little bit earlier. All right, now the strength one, again, knows what your angels want you to know about the strength of the situation. Is broken arrow. Not bad. All right, embrace of the energy peace. All right, so basically though is with the energy piece, basically though is with the piece, all right, we always have to take our time and more or less relax altogether. I know that you and Bob have gone through quite a bit. I think it's Bob though that you're with. If not, I do apologize, but I know you guys have gone a lot with Mom lately. And then basically though is your heart, right, which is Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. All right. So God knows we always have to trust. All right. Don't always put things forward. Just say, hey, all right, if things happen, things happen. If things don't happen, things don't happen. Especially with the situation with what's going on altogether with you, you two. All right, now then the change. All right, spring. See your seeds grow. Okay, so basically is you're working with Mom. You're trying to keep contact with Mom to see how everything's going, even if Mom's not doing too good. Actually, try to send the angels actually to her to say, hey, my guardian angels are with me. Can you send a message to Mom's guardian angels? For them to basically work with Mom. I don't know if you guys are still living with Mom or whatsoever, but actually that's probably the best thing to do. Try to keep Mom a little bit motivated. I know Southern Ontario though, we just got hit with actually a snowstorm, except for the Sarnia area has no snow at all, but try to keep her motivated. All right, try to see what works together actually with Mom's pace. All right, that's the best thing to do. All right, Trav, who else do we have? I saw that Cheryl popped in also.
Yeah, we do. Next one is from Suzanne, actually. She's just wondering a general question if spirits have any messages for her.
All right, let's just see all together. All right. So that one there, again, though, is I'm going to do the 3-card spread for you. And when I'm doing that, though, 2 cards already. So I'm going to put those ones up top and see what those ones actually have message actually all together with the 3 cards. So you never know what the angels want you to do. So. All right, so the first one though, is the strength one. What your angels want you to know about it, but the strength, about the situation. Star ancestors. Follow the voice and your soul. So basically, though, is what that's trying to say, though, is we always have our inner voice within inside of us. Try to follow that voice, but make sure it doesn't go down the wrong path. Right? And that's the best thing to do. So basically, though, the next one is actually heart. Seer. See beyond the current situations. So again, no, that's to do with the pathway. You're going to go down, you're going to see beyond the current situation. So the way, if anything's happening, don't look at that. Look at the larger picture, not the inside picture. Now the next one, though, is change. Sorry about that, the mic. So, Spirit Fox. Trust your talent in changing times. So, that's really good, especially for right now. Most of the Ontario is actually in the red and also the oranges. So, there's a lot of things that are going actually on right now that we actually have to change. So, again, the previous one, though, see beyond that inner circle. Right, and listen to the inner voice. Now, there's 2 of the cards that did pop out to you, which is actually unlock the magic within. And the last one was Eagle. See from the highest view. So again, no, that deals actually with that big circle. Look actually on the outside. Don't look on the inside. So wonderful, wonderful. All right, so how's Onyx doing out there?
He's being a cute little troublemaker. I just had to pick him up off the desk, so he's back on the floor now. So.
Okay.
But otherwise, not too bad. We'll just move on. So thank you for that last reading. And that was from Suzanne. So next one is for Brenda. Brenda's in as well. And she has basically the same question. Are there any spirit messages for her? So.
Is that related, Brenda?
Yeah, Brenda McQuaker. She's one of our regulars at the podcast night as well.
Yeah, no problem. Anyway, so Brenda, I hope everything's going on pretty good with you and also your son. But yes. All right, so let's just see what the 3 cards actually have to say. All right, and I'm getting some messages here actually from one of the people I did the 3 cards from, which is really good. No problem. All right, so let's just go through that 3 cards, and that's actually for Brenda. All right, so Brenda, the strength one, again, what your angels want you to know about the situation. It's a snake. Not bad, trust me. But it's actually saying shed the old skin. So with anything that's happened in the past, shed the old skin. Keep on going forward. All right. Now then, basically though, is the heart. What your angels want you to know about the heart, which is actually a white witch. All right. Be the light. Show people though that you actually have the positive light all around you, and that's what that one is. Let me just pull this up for you. All right. Now then, the next one though, which is actually change. What you need to know actually in order for everything to be able to work, and actually in a situation. All right. And that one there is, I think it's Drived or Druid. And there is hold the space actually with inside of you. So that's what that one is. There was one other card that popped out for you, Brenda. And that one there is Elder. Move beyond the ancestry path. So we have to do those hopes to move forward. Trevor's actually mic has just gone down a little bit. So I do apologize for this.
No, it's all right. Everything's fine here on this end, so...
You're a bit soft, actually, right now. So let Trevor actually be able to actually just fix that up. I do apologize. But anyways, those, again, though, is this coming week, this coming Friday, we actually are launching off on our website at HauntingLIVE Podcast. We are launching off a great sale that's going actually on. And that one there is actually, whenever you spend actually $40 with us, we will send you a $45 item altogether. So, all right, if we've missed anything, please retype in. I do apologize, but Trevor's mic has gone down temporary. I don't know if Trevor wants to plug in actually the headphone set. Actually, though, that actually has the mic to it. But yes. All right, so sorry, Trevor. Marcy said sound good actually to her.
It's fine there, just on yours it might be different.
All right, so I do apologize. All right,
it's different on live. The other one that we had come in was from Tanya, and she is wondering, what do my ancestors want me to know right now to guide my way?
All right, well, definitely not the 5 guys. Honestly, not the 5 guys. So, for those that aren't sure what we were talking about, you have to be able to watch last night's my cousin's live stream, which was actually the Queen of Booga Booga. She's on YouTube. She read something and she mentioned 5 guys to Tanya. So let's just see all together. All right, so Tanya, I'm not going to do the pattern though that you said today though that you don't feel comfortable with. I'm going to do the 3 cards for you. That one there is the strength. Again, though, is what the angels want you to know about the situations. Winter, take care of your needs. All right, you know what that is. So basically, take care of your own needs. Don't worry about everybody else's, even though everybody comes to you with the problems. Try to surround yourself actually, and just say, okay, right, people, just let you know I need some time by myself. Now, the next one though is heart. What your heart wants you, and the angels want you to know about the situation. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. So right there is basically those, you know what that is? You and I started talking about today. All right. But you have to basically move forward, which is what you're doing right now, even be able to actually learn more spiritual, which is what you're doing. Now, the next one, though, is change. What your angels want you to know about the changes, which is warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. So we all know what those are all together. So I'm just being actually let you know what the cards are saying, what your angels are saying actually all together. You know exactly what that's all about. So wonderful.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, Chris, for that. And hope that was a great reading for you. We did have a couple more come in just while you're doing that. So moving on to our next one is from Cheryl. And Cheryl's mentioning her son that passed away, unfortunately, and she's just wondering if there is any messages surrounding him.
All right, so Cheryl, with that one there, I'm going to do the past life actually spread for you. I'm not going to do the 3 card, so that one there's actually 7 cards. This is probably going to actually be more meaningful for you altogether. I know the 3 cards are also meaningful, but let's see what the 7 cards have together for you. Actually, so it's 7. I'm going to change it to 5. That's exactly what I feel like. I feel like a 7 or 5, but 5 is more or less speaking to me. All right. So basically, though, is all right. So I'm going to do a mixture actually of the 3 and the 7, but you'll totally understand what the messages are actually all together. It feels like though that your son is coming forward, with also a grandmother feeling is coming forward to you. But the first card that I got though, which is take note in the basically messages that are actually giving forward to you. Okay. Now then the next one though that's actually coming up, which will be actually your heart one, right? Which is autumn. Release the old and rest. Right. Let's get into the autumn one actually for you. All right. Now the next one though is basically what your spirit guides and what the angels are actually trying to tell you within every single day, which is actually your fire guardian. All right. Basically, those try to light up your passion. That's what the card is trying to say. It's try to light up the passion. Well, that's actually all in front of you. Even down the road, try to lighten that up. Now, the last one though is Desire Guardian. Choose your path. Right? We always have to choose our path exactly whenever we're dealing with actually people that have passed away or normal every day. But basically though is, since you brought the question actually about your son, basically though the message is those choose your path. So those ones there are more or less speaking to me, to give you the message actually all together. So I hope those were actually grateful for you. All right, Trev, who else do we have?
Yeah, that was wonderful. Thank you very much for that quick reading there. I hope you got some answers to your question there. And next we have a new person joining us, Ruth. Thank you very much, Ruth, for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it and hope to see you back for the next one as well. But she does have a quick question here tonight as well. She's asking just if there's any spirit messages for her. So just a general quick reading for her.
All right, so I'm going to do that, the 3-card spread for you, and see what's coming forward for you. All right, and sort of to go back, Cheryl, I know you've got the cards. You use the cards more, which is what you said though that you're doing with your husband. But try to use them more. So let's go to Ruth. All right. Now Ruth though is basically those strength within a situation that's going actually on right now, actually within your own life. Basically those what the angels want you to know about that. Now when there is the winter, which is take care of your needs. All right. Again, those right now though we're basically in pretty much actually in red and orange area right now, but basically take charge. Right, if you got things to do, make sure that they're done. And then right now, we're going to go to the heart. Basically, what your guardian angels want you to know about your heart situation, which is warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. All right, and then again, those with the fearless and stand strong. All right, keep your head held up high. Each day though that you're walking down the road, or if something just pops in your mind, just turn around to your guardian angels and say thank you. That's the best thing to do. Now the change though, what your spirit guards want you to know with angels and all that about the change. What needs to be changed? It can be a small little thing or the biggest thing. But card though that was actually drawing for you, which is actually a great teacher. Learn from your spiritual experiences. All right, so we're always faced with spiritual experiences, actually, every single day. Doesn't matter exactly what's going on, whatever, but we're always faced with it. So again, let's go back to the warrior one. Again, thank your guardian angels for the smallest little thing. Don't say I want, just turn around and say thank you. So, all right, who else do we have, Trev?
Yes, wonderful advice as well for anybody, actually, so thank you for that. No more questions at the moment. We've reached the end of the questions for now. So right. I don't know if you want to do some other things or just end it for the night now, or.
Well, the thing though is we've got to sort of let them know again though with the Stratford news.
Yes, for Stratford, we will be getting ready to host our second annual Ghost to the Queens event. Last one we just hosted this year was amazing. For those that you attended, you know what went on, and thank you guys so much for coming out to that. But we are planning the second annual one, and tickets are going to be going on sale actually as of January the 2nd, so watch for that.
Yeah. So that one there, the tickets do launch off on the 2nd of January. Actually, it will be a one-time fee altogether. Not what it was just this past one. It's going to be a one-time fee there. That includes your dinner, your PJ party afterwards, Saturday's workshops, and then the Ghost Hunt of the Queens, closed with a seance led this time by Sally, the Queen of Ooga Booga, is exactly who's going to be leading at this time. And also we're also having a safe word for the people that actually get too much overwhelmed, sort of like what happened this past time. But right. Yes, photos should be coming out shortly. Any idea of the month? Marcy, it will be actually in April.
We're looking at April, so.
Yeah, you're looking at closer to late April. Is right when it is. Rooms are going to be going for the same price, I'm pretty sure. Actually, prices for the rooms are directly through the Queens, not through us. It's just only for that weekend, for the dinner, the workshop, and also the Ghost Hunt.
Yeah, and that will also be during their high season, they call it. So you'll be getting a great, awesome deal on the rooms if you stay overnight that weekend. So.
Yeah. All right. So does anybody else have any more questions? We'd love to hear from you. If you did answer, basically those. If you asked, we didn't reply, please type in so that way we can actually be able to get them to you.
Yeah, we're hosting free reading night tonight. Sometimes we do charge for these readings, but tonight it is a free night. So go ahead, guys. If you have more questions, feel free to just type them on in. If you have a specific question, that's great. But if you just want a general reading question, that's fine too. Just say general reading or something, and we'll just do a quick card spread for you. And I hope that our audio is sounding good tonight. We took some time last night and did some testing and figured out some issues why we're getting some weird echoing sounds on the mic, but I think we're all good now. I hope.
Hey, Ollie. So, yeah, actually, our mics, though, we were pretty much up until, what was it, 2 o'clock this morning?
Yeah, well, we didn't get to bed about 2, but we took till about 1 o'clock trying to figure things out after the editing and stuff we had to do during the day. So we had to do editing first, then we followed up with doing some technical issues. So always improving here on Haunting Live. So
all right. So Tanya just typed in a question.
Okay. Tanya is wondering, is there anything with my ancestors want me to know about how to proceed with court proceedings? I guess they have coming up.
Okay, all right. I'm not really 100% sure, but I'm going to give you the 3 cards actually all together, and see what they actually say all together. That's the strength, the heart, and the challenge. So, all right, and then I noticed Cheryl afterwards. All right. So, strength, what your angels want you to know about the situation. Drive, hold your space. Is exactly what that one is. Now, the next one after that, though, it is the heart. What your angels want you to know about the hearts in the situation. White witch, be the light. Show them that you're a lot more stronger, a lot more powerful within the court situation. All right, and show them that hey, I've more light is shining actually out of me than what the darkness is, though, that's in front of you. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Now then, the change. What your angels want you to know about the change. That's Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. Alright, so basically those with court situations that's going actually on, again though, is hold the space, shine the light, they'll let you, that always light always shows overpower over top of darkness. Alright, afterwards though, take a little bit of time to reflect exactly what's going on, how it's going to help you out later on down the road. So I already know that you do, but those are actually what the message is actually from the angels and also your ancestors. So
okay, wonderful. So thank you very much, Tanya, and definitely good luck with that situation. I know it will work out for you. Next one though, yes, Cheryl did type in just a general reading for her, so go ahead with just a general.
No problem, I'll do that for you. Alright, and if Ollie and Sally's actually on, if they want to type in a couple questions, go right ahead. Alright, so I'm going to do a 3-card spread for you. Alright, so general all over. Alright, situation. What your angels want you to know about the situations. Guardian angel. You are not alone. And that goes back to that question that you originally asked. So you're not alone. Alright. Now the next one though, which is basically the heart. What your heart wants you to know about the situation. Which is Auric. Wait for the important information. Our angels are always trying to give us information. It could be with a feather, it could be with a flash of light, or even with the family just coming over. Alright. And then the last one, which is Errol. Surround yourself with positive energy. We always have to surround ourselves with positive energy. Without positive, the negative will actually come in. but positive always overpowers. So be a little light. So, all right, I'm noticing actually Ollie has typed in a message.
Yes.
How many strikes do I get?
As usual, how many strikes do you get, Ollie? I think it's usually 3.
Last night you were technically supposed to get 2, but the queen actually gave you 1. So that's what it was. But tonight, with me, there's no strikes at all. So let's just let you know about tonight.
Yeah, but welcome to the chat, Ollie. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. So let's see what the angels actually have for you, Ollie. All right, so that one there's going to go at the top. All right. So let you know, Trevor's actually talking with Onyx. So, all right. So basically, Ollie, the strength. What your angels want you to know about this, about the strength of the situation, the current situation. All right, which is seer. See beyond the current situation. All right. I know you usually get strikes, but see beyond the current situation. All right. The next one, though, is going to be your heart. What your angels want you to know about the heart situation. And that one there is follow the voice of your inner soul. I know that you do that quite often, but there we go. Now, the next one, though, is actually the change. What your angels want you to know about the changes that you need to take to work actually on the current situations. Animal guardian. Trust your instincts, which is what you already do. Right? You can see the person there with all the animals around, which is really good. All right. I know that you're a big animal lover, and I hope Felix is doing good. So, yeah. All right. Now, the one that did pop out, Ollie, that's the sage. Be devoted and committed. So again, though, these cards here are actually from your guardian angels that are actually coming to you. So, all right. So again, though, just to recap, though. All right, so it looks like time right now. Tickets actually for the next year's workshop does go actually on sale on June 2nd. That will be actually through Eventbrite. I think the proper name is. It will be actually called The Ghost of Queens. And that's actually part 2, which you don't type in part 2, but that's going to be part 2. And then also is starting actually this Friday, all the way till the 12th, we are running a sale actually on our website, which is basically those once you spend over $40. That is before the shipping handling, right? You do get a $45 actually item sent to you absolutely free. All right. People want to see Onyx, Trevor.
All right, just give me one moment. I'll bring him into Chris and put him on that camera. Just hold on one sec.
So, we were told actually from the previous owner, though, that he has grown quite a bit. So, all right, so Trevor's just grabbing Onyx right now. He's my baby boy. He loves to step on my shoulder. So let's see what he's like tonight. So, all right. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. Oh, yes. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. So this is Onyx, everybody. He's a tabby cat. Yeah. He's a tabby cat. He's such a baby boy to me. You are, yeah. Yeah. All right. So from us to you guys, thanks for tuning in to Spiritual Messages from the Other Side. Next one will be probably actually on December 26th, live. All right, as you look for actually getting all messages, actually, Christmas just took place, even with the New Year. From us to you, happy haunting.
Happy hauntings, and as usual, I know we have a lot of people that tune in, but don't forget, regular weekly podcast is Haunting Live Podcast, and we interview different guests every week, so check us out at 8 o'clock on Saturday nights, where we interview different people in the paranormal field, as well as people that do mediumship and different things, so it's really interesting to talk to you. So looking forward to seeing you guys next Saturday as well.
All right, see you guys later.
Okay, take care, guys.